Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I'm not here with Geeky Sparkles. I'm going to talk about Jurassic World Rebirth, and I'm trying to figure out, was this movie a flop or not? Did it underperform or not? And it depends on who you ask. It depends on the publication, and it depends on the day. This one's really confusing because usually there is a consensus as to whether or not a movie overperformed, underperformed, or whatever. And in this case, it varies from publication to publication. A couple days ago, they were all saying, hey, Jurassic World Rebirth is the worst opening for the franchise in 20 years. That was not doing well. And now all of a sudden, we've got everybody saying it's a huge win, that they made 141 plus million in 5 days. 5 days. So we're gonna take a look at that because this is very important. I think it used to be that regardless of the weekend, opening weekend was Friday through Monday, and now somehow it's like Wednesday night through Monday night or whatever. It's kind of ridiculous, and the studios do this to be able to crow about the numbers. But look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't care one way or the other about this movie. I seriously don't. I know a lot of people have been trying to cover it lately, and I'm over Jurassic Park. Like, I've been over Jurassic Park for a very long time. There was, in my personal opinion, we had one amazing Jurassic Park movie. That would be the original. I went to the theater to go see it 3 times, I think. Like, I went the first time, then I took a friend, then I took another friend. We went to go see it. That doesn't happen very often. There are very few movies I've gone to see in the theater multiple times. In the 90s, actually, I did that a lot. It was that one, Men in Black, Phantom Menace. I'm trying to think what else I went to go see. But yeah, very few movies would I go sit through more than once. Lion King. I think I went to Lion King a couple of times. But Jurassic Park, the original Jurassic Park, was one of those movies. It was a huge deal. I was in, I think, high school when it came out. I want to say it was early high school when it came out, and it was massive. I mean, there's nothing that compared to it really since then. I mean, it was a huge deal. It was like the biggest, freshest thing that we'd seen on screen since probably Star Wars, I'm guessing. Now, I was too young for the original Star Wars, but like it was a big deal. It was a big deal. A lot of people went to go see it. And the dinosaur effects were incredible. We'd never seen anything like that at the time. It's a very, very, very impressive movie, and it still holds up. It still holds up to this day. Even the dinosaurs look pretty okay, even how many years later, right? But the sequels I thought were disappointing. Jurassic World I thought was all right. It was all right. Like, I think that, to me, that would be like kind of a distant second place, and then all the other ones have been shit. all the other Jurassic movies, in my opinion, have not been that good. And you can have a different opinion. That's fine. I know Jurassic Park has a huge fan base. I like the concept of Jurassic Park. I just think a lot of the movies are boring. The last 2 Jurassic World movies have been absolutely god awful. I couldn't even sit through. Was it Fallen Kingdom? Is that the one with the dinosaur clone girl? I thought it was the stupidest damn thing. I'm like, I can't even sit through this movie. So anyway, we're going to talk about this one, how it's doing. There are probably going to be some spoilers in here because I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off and tell you why I have no interest in seeing it. Maybe I'll catch it on streaming one of these days. But really, I'm trying to get to the bottom of, is this movie considered a hit or not? I don't know. Let's look at this. So before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. For even more pop culture news, views, and rants, go out to news.clownfishtv.com. Yeah, so before we get into this is yesterday, Jurassic World Rebirth evolves July 4th to post-COVID 26 million plus record 5-day opening, now roaring to 141 million plus. Just a couple of days ago, Jurassic World Rebirth is series' worst box office opening in 20 years. So I had to go out and see what was going on. And look, I don't want to use AI because it's not accurate, but I think this is kind of, because this information's been out there, right? So I did ask Google. I said, hey, what was the original 5-day domestic total, and then adjust it for inflation. So the original Jurassic Park, again, that was a massive hit. The original 5-day worldwide total was almost $1 billion. And I can believe it. Everybody went to go see this movie. According to this, Lost World was the original 5-day worldwide was 100 and is that it? Okay, worldwide they're estimating around 618 million total, again adjusted for inflation. Jurassic Park 3 adjusted for inflation 365 million. Jurassic World, that was a huge hit. It did not explicitly stay for 5 days, but its opening weekend was 524. The 3-day was 524 million, making its 5-day considerably higher. It did what? Over $2 billion. Just domestic was 310 to 320 million. Is that right? Adjusted for inflation? I knew it was huge. I knew Jurassic World was a big, big deal, but I didn't know it was that big. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, dog shit movie. Hated this movie so much, I didn't even bother watching the next one because it was so awful. They're saying not explicitly staying for 5 days. Opening weekend was 711 million worldwide. Okay. Dominion. Not explicitly stay for 5 days. Opening globally was staggered and generated over. Yeah, I think they opened it because of the pandemic. It was kind of a staggered opening. 300 million. And this one, they're saying 318 million. Now, domestic is 147, 5-day, they're saying. Dominion was 172, 5-day. Fallen Kingdom was 181, 5-day. So it's declining, but that's still pretty good. So let's look at the original story. That it's not doing good, and we'll see why they're saying it's not doing good. And then we'll go out and look at the publications that said, hey, this is fantastic, right? What are Jurassic World Rebirth's box office opening results? According to Deadline, Rebirth opened with 30 million on Wednesday, and it points to 133.5 million 5-day weekend for the film. Domestic, that is. While the 30.5 million opening is good and would rank it 4th highest among the Jurassic Park franchise, it would also be the lowest franchise has seen since its revitalization over the past 20 years. So that's oddly specific. The 30 million opening number is behind Jurassic World, Jurassic World Dominion, and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. The film's 5-day production is trailing behind several other films in the franchise and is also a bit behind other films that have launched on July 4th weekend, although those numbers are harder to gauge due to the holiday falling on different days every year. So here's the thing. This is where it's like you really kind of get into the weeds with these franchises, because it's like it seems like a ridiculous amount of money, but then it's like, well, by Jurassic Park standards or by Star Wars standards or by Marvel standards, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I guess if you're looking at that way, you could be like, yeah, it's definitely declined since Jurassic World, but that was kind of lightning in a bottle too, because you had Chris Pratt kind of at the height of Chris Prattdom, right? Because he just got off of Guardians of the Galaxy, and Parks and Rec, and he was, what else was he in that year? Lego Movie that came out that came out right before too. So this was basically 2014, 2015, 2016 was like peak Chris Pratt. So that you had that going on. And it also was kind of a sequel that stepped over the other two Jurassic Park movies, but not really. It was a great entry point. It was basically Jurassic World this is what was originally planned for Jurassic Park, and we're finally seeing it, and we're going back to basics. So it did pretty well, and I thought it was okay. I know a lot of people didn't like it very much, but I thought that one was okay. I mean, I would watch that one again. The original Jurassic Park is infinitely rewatchable. That's kind of how I judge like how classic is a movie. Can I watch this movie repeatedly and not get bored of it? Can I watch it in the background, not get sick of it? Or start, nitpicking, flaws or whatever. And that is kind of my litmus test for, how great is this movie? And the original Jurassic Park is one of Spielberg's best movies. It's pure popcorn entertainment. It's an amazing film that still holds up, right? So everything else is going to be not so great. But yeah, so that's kind of how they're judging. Now they're saying Jurassic World Rebirth did 26 million, 5-day opening, 141 million. So it actually picked up, right? They said Saturday update, barbecue, swimming pools, fireworks couldn't keep people away from the dinosaurs as Jurassic World Rebirth stomped to a July 4th Friday of 26 million, up 4% from Thursday. It was the second highest grossing day after its 30.5 million opening, which had showtimes that began at 12:01 a.m. The 5-day for the movie is now 141.2 million, while the Friday through Sunday take is 85 million. The global opening is 312 million from 82 markets. That's higher than Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom's global start of 298 million. So this is the thing you got to realize too. Like when it comes to movies, some of these movies do perform better overseas. Like they can actually be on the decline in the US. And it doesn't mean necessarily that it's a box office bust. See also Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean and Transformers. Those movies actually do better overseas than they do here in the US. So they keep making those movies for foreign audiences, basically. I mean, especially with Pirates of the Caribbean, like they love Johnny Depp over there. And I'm sorry, if you do another Pirates movie without Johnny Depp, I don't think it's going to do well at all. But, people are like, why are they still making Pirates movies after the fourth and fifth one? Or why are they considering it? I'm like, yeah, if you look at the foreign box office, it was massive. Same with Transformers. The last couple Transformers movies, and God forbid they're bringing Michael Bay back, they were dog shit movies. I couldn't even understand. The last night I had to shut it off halfway through it. I didn't even know what was going on. I literally could not follow the story. I'm like, what the hell is going on in this movie? I had no idea. None of it made sense. The plot didn't make sense. The Age of Extinction didn't make sense either, really. But it was like, oh, look, CGI dinosaurs. Okay, cool. But yeah, they were made for foreign audiences, and you can see it because a lot of times what they'll do is they'll sneak in, like in the case of China, they're like, oh, here's a whole weird section where we're going to go to China for no reason. And we're going to, introduce the audience to these Chinese stars. And like the American audience is sitting there like, why are we spending so much time on a close up of this star's face? It's like, oh, because they're a Chinese star. Right. That's, but yeah, overseas audiences, they love just dinosaurs, robots, big Hollywood spectacle. They're going to go see it. So it doesn't sound to me like it's a huge failure at all. It just sounds like it's not quite as big as previous Jurassic movies, but very few things are going to be as big as the previous Jurassic movies, right? All right. This is Jurassic World Rebirth posted the best July 4th haul for a #1 movie post-COVID. Okay. So this is on a Tuesday at 2 p.m. posted the best July 4th haul for a #1 movie post-COVID, outranking last year's Despicable Me, Rise of Gru, Sound of Freedom, and F9. We stand corrected. Back in 2014, last time July 4th following Friday was with Transformers Age of Extinction. Business on the holiday went up 10% over Thursday with a daily take of 10.6 million. So they said audiences are getting older with only 36% under 25. So that's the thing. Like this is Jurassic Park is so weird. Like I never really held it up to the same standard, I guess, that I do like 80s franchises, 70s, 80s franchises like Star Wars and, Ghostbusters and, what I'm saying? But Jurassic Park definitely was like, I think the one movie franchise from the 90s that is probably hallowed ground, kind of like Star Wars and Ghostbusters. But actually it's weird because it seems to me like Jurassic Park is doing better than Star Wars is right now. Maybe it's because Disney's not in charge of it, They said Dominion's under 25 set was 41%. The 18 to 34 bunch was wider at 51%. On Rebirth 2, Dominion's 46%. So basically it's older. So Jurassics are family movies, and this one's pulling in parents and kids, 41%. So Rebirth has the same walk-up business as Dominion with 58% moviegoers buying their ticket the same day. So yeah, it's basically Jurassic Park. I mean, even if the movies are not good, even if the movies are pure shit, it's just mindless dinosaur action. Everybody loves dinosaurs. And this one, like, at least financially, I mean, critically, it might have fallen off, but like financially, these movies, I don't think have taken nearly the hit that Star Wars and Marvel have taken. I mean, we'll see what happens with Fantastic Four, but this is the reason I'm not going. Big up spoiler. Sorry if you got this far into it. Look, you've gone to Walmart. You've probably seen the dinosaur. It's like a whale dinosaur hybrid. and it's eating ScarJo here, this action figure. Yeah, this is the dumbest damn thing. Like, what can we do now? Like, okay, we've had, let's see, we've had, we had that was Indominus Rex. We've had human dinosaur hybrids. What else can we do? Oh, let's combine a whale with a dinosaur. It's a whaleosaurus. Yeah, I'm not I'm not interested, but hey, if you like it, good for you. I love the original. I actually have like I said, I've got all the Transformers. Back to the Future is another one that I consider kind of hallowed ground. Hope to God they never make that one, but I've got all the Transformers, the 80s Transformers. I have the Jurassic Park set. I've got the Ghostbusters. I got the Ecto one. I got Kit. I got the DeLorean. I'm trying to think of any other ones. But Jurassic Park definitely has, I think, become like the Independence Day you thought would have maybe stood the test of time, and the sequel killed it. So apparently Jurassic Park, they can keep making shitty sequels. People they're gonna go see it, right? It's critic proof. So there it is. Is it a hit or not? Depends on which way you look at it, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna wrap it up. Please subscribe. We'll talk later. For more pop culture news, views, and rants, go to news.clownfishtv.com. That's news.clownfishtv.com.